compared to the East Coast where everyone's in suits. You see, that's the big difference. Well, dang, I still don't want to spend. You know what? Wait. You're right. Let me find the chair. I was actually looking at chairs earlier, and I forget how much they were. Serta chair. I have this chair is a Serta chair. Like it has like foam in it, and I like it a lot.
Oh, it looks comfy. Does it get really hot though?
No, that's what I like about it is because it's not leather. This is microfiber. It doesn't get hot at all. So yeah, that's $170, and I was planning on getting it basically. I hadn't like decided yet, but that's what I was looking at. See,
I think the sweating is my favorite thing about this chair. Is I used to every single recording session, I would get up and just have fucking swamp ass. After sitting here for 8 hours, but now I get up and it's like, I've been just as dry as baby's bottom. Not wet.
Actually, you have the opposite effect because it's mesh, and if you have a fan on in your room, it'll blow on you and you'll get cold.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, my butt's cold.
That's funny.
Different. The kitty is just photobombing, man. She moved to the other side.
She just does that. She's jumping around all the boxes. I've been packing stuff, so there's like boxes and stuff everywhere. So yeah.
Oh, you got little bonsai trees.
She just those are fake.
Oh, man.
Plastic. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, now that we talked about chairs for at least 13 minutes. Anything going on in this last week with any of you guys?
Crack cam. It's been killing my productivity, man.
It has kind of messed up my week too. Like it's already Wednesday and I have not got it recorded.
I mean, it's been really fun, but man, it was. Oops, I'm clicking again.
Every night it's like, oh shit, I haven't recorded this, and oh shit, I haven't let that go out.
Yeah, I keep getting calls or in the mumble with Vidya and Badge and Michael and Nebris and Arcus and not getting anything done. But yeah, that's actually kind of my story for the week. Is Crackcam is released, and who doesn't know what that is? It's everyone is on the server now, kind of thing. Anyone can join from minecraftcam.com and control a spectator on our server and fly around and see our world and kind of interact with us.
It's the particles you can't see. So basically here, one thing I want to explain is it's basically Twitch plays Minecraft, but with a spectator, so that you can move them up and down and look all around. And whenever he gets close to the players in the world, you see particles. But I can only see those particles like 20 blocks away or so.
Right. Dearbone actually updated in this snapshot.
Yeah.
When we update our snapshot, we will have further distance particles.
Did he also update the whole sleepy thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be sweet.
That's so cool. Yeah. Being able to sleep, that'll be awesome.
And when it originally launched, it was kind of like what you were saying. It was Twitch Plays Minecraft, but it's not really that anymore because we've added goals and stuff. It's kind of got a domination feature right now where there's 3 teams, and if you stay near a monument, you gain points. And I've been pushing for Team Purple because Team Yellow sucks.
Oh.
And there's just Team Green.
Yellow's a badge of space.
It's interesting at night. It's interesting to watch people try to break it too. I've enjoyed watching what people do. There was a really funny moment. So the other morning I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which I shouldn't have been, but I was up to take my wife to get her car worked on, and I just happened to stop by and see what they were doing, and they had decided to go back to Old Spawn, and I hate to even tell them exactly.
This is so sad. What you're about to say.
Because I still don't think they realize that there's hard limits that I programmed in as far as how far they can go, just so that they weren't like going crazy and going off in the middle of nowhere and void or whatever. So they can only go so far away from our new spawn right now. And they decided to go to Old Spawn, and they're on their way, and they're watching the map on the Minecraft site to kind of see, I recognize this terrain, we kind of where we're at. And they're over the ocean, and they hit the boundary. And what happens to hit the boundary is it takes them to the opposite end. So like, let's say the limit was X100 and the other side is X negative 100. Once you go over that X100, it takes you all the way back to X negative 100. Well, this happened to them, but it happened when they were over the ocean. And so they didn't notice this transition happen. And they came out on the ocean on the other end. And so they're expecting to roll up on a snow biome, and they roll up on the swamp on the other side of New Spawn. And they're like, this ain't right. What the fuck? And they're like, oh, no, it's fine. We just straight to the left a little. We still got this. We're good. Just forward, ho. And then they come up to a roof forest, and then you can see a roof forest past the snow biome if you were going back towards Old Spawn. They're like, oh, that's where we're at. They're like, fuck, how'd we move 4,000 blocks so quick? They were like, they were trying to justify it all, like, work out where they were. Then they roll over the hill right past the covered forest, and there's New Spawn again. They're like, what the fuck? How did we spin around? They were so confused. They finally decided that I had manually TP'd them, which I didn't. It's just part of the code, how it's all programmed to keep them from going too far away, you know? But it was one of those moments where it was so early in the morning, so there was only like 100 people there at the time. But I got to see it. It was worth it. Yeah. But I missed that one.
LOL.
It was funny too because I was like giggling and I was like trying to be quiet so they couldn't hear me, even though there's no way they could hear me. I wasn't like getting mumble or anything. I was just like,
oh my gosh.
Good there.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of really cool moments like that, like the one that I had in my video where they were over by Badge's place and they found a dungeon, and I was like, there's an unexplored dungeon there. So they ended up coming to where I was, and I got all my stuff and ran over there, and they followed me, and they had like the perfect angle of me going into this thing and fighting the skellies and clearing it. It was lined up perfectly, and they stayed there and watched me do the whole thing. It was pretty amazing. I thought they were just going to spam it and make it go off, but nope. Yeah.
I've been really surprised at how the community has not, like, this hasn't been, there haven't been like a lot of trolls on the site. Like, it's a lot of people trying to kind of do the same thing, which is really cool. Like, that our community, like, we built this thing for our community, and almost everyone, I mean, I've seen every once in a while, you know, someone maybe might not even know what they're doing, you know, they do something weird, but all in all, it's just been a whole bunch of people having fun with it.
Yeah, I guess that's one of my favorites. Cool. It's just like, cause you know, before we launched it, you know, Seth would ask me, you know, what's your goal here? And it's like, well, the main goal is just to see what happens. It's a social experiment, you know. I don't think Seth could wrap his head around that thought process. You know what I mean? Like, just an experiment, not here are the set goals. So I really see
just an experiment.
Given, yeah.
Hand gestures made it for me.
Just an experiment.
Yeah.
It looked like it was blooming. The experiment was blooming.
Blossoming.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, there are people that try to, sorry, Chad, there's people that try to like mess up what people are doing, but that's like the whole concept behind, you know, a Twitch Plays Anything. There's always going to be people that are going to try to do what people don't want to do. And oddly enough, the majority is still like, if you give them, like when we told them, try to get in the portal, they beelined for the portal. Now, once they got there, they couldn't get in because they were, you know. I think
that was all delay, really.
Yeah.
Like a big part, like I can't tell the difference between, like every once in a while you'll notice like they all say go this way and then it'll start going, you know, more left because like one person is trying to screw up stuff. But with the portal, it felt a lot more like everyone was trying to do it, but with that 15-second delay, no one knows what their input is doing when it's showing up on screen. And so it's like this like weird rubber band effect of everyone trying to make it happen. Yeah, that was really cool.
Watching them try to go through that portal was great. It took them, they did it though. Like, Video had set up a challenge that for those that don't know, if they get through this portal in the first 9 hours, that he would do a 24-hour live stream. And
it was actually 12 hours.
Oh, was it 12? Yeah, okay.
Because they got it in 11 hours, 46 minutes. They had 14 minutes remaining.
That's
crazy. Yeah, they barely made it, basically.
But you know what's funny is after that, I've received at least a dozen tweets of them going through it again with screenshots. Like, once they knew they could do it, then they could just do it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Once they put their mind to it, you know, they could zoom anywhere around the map. Like, look at Purple. Purple's right now currently 122 points. Green is 36.
Yeah, just because you've told them, yeah.
Yeah. Just give them a goal and they'll get it done. It's amazing.
I kind of want to, well, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil any of the ideas.
Secrets.
Oh!
But yeah, I want to make it more of a game, so to speak, and something that's more challenging and competitive, I guess.
Yeah,
what I'm thinking. So we'll see. It's a work in progress, and yeah.
Yeah, I think that's got to be clear. Is the fact that this is a beta and an idea, and things aren't going to work sometimes, but we're working.
Oh man, if they were watching it yesterday, I fucked it all before figuring out the math for range. Like I was spamming the window with all kinds of commands, trying to like my debug code was coming up in chat because I was trying to figure out where my math was wrong, and spamming titles on the screen. Green. Like, yeah, I was.
Remember, you brought up the server that broke everything.
Oh fuck yeah! So we went to record Gob last night.
That was funny as hell.
In my script that starts up the Gob server, the screen is still.
Oh, I didn't realize it was soon. Good game. Good game.